All right, I think we're up and running. Give me just a second. I forgot I moved my avatar to a new folder. So I hold on. It's coming. It's coming up right now. Give me 1 second. It's coming. Oh crap, where did I put it? I forgot. I moved it somewhere and now I forgot where I put it. Oh no. I don't even have my face on. There we go. That's much better. Okay. All right, we're good to go there. I think we're like 90% up and running. Oh, hello, Ari. Hello, Charlie. Welcome to the stream. Give me just a second. I'm just updating the live stream chat right now for this screen. And there we go. All right, I think we should be good to go now. I thought the name of the stream was aptly named. Oh jeez. Saying the same word twice again. Alright, I just gotta get music going, and we are good to go. Stream music. Open. There we go. Alright, and that should be good to go for the music. So we should have some kind of music. Wait, I don't hear anything. Where is the music? Can you really just not hear it? Is it that low? I guess it was just that low. All right, give me one more second. I'm just gonna grab I'm just gonna grab a glass of water real quick, and then we'll go ahead and get started. Oh, I should probably post this on social media. Give me 1 second. Also, I'm just gonna put up the announcement thing. That way, people don't think I'm just like AFK. There we go. See, the stream starts soon. We're just getting things ready. Okay, that should take care of that. We should be good to go. Oh, hello, Visual. Welcome to the stream, my friend. How are you doing today? Alright, I got some water. I posted the stream. Should be good to go here. It is Monday. How was everybody's weekend? How was everybody this weekend? Hopefully, you got plenty of time to relax and get lots of things done if you wanted to be productive. It was good. How about me? Oh my goodness, my weekend flew off the rails. I mean, like, well, did anybody really expect a different answer there? I was not prepared for this weekend, and now I am not prepared for this Monday as a result of this weekend. I think, like, just one thing kind of just always snowballs onto itself. I start work in 6 hours. Charlie, have you slept? Have you been sleeping, my friend? We're gonna be doing the self-care video soon. Oh crap, where's my art? Oh no! I broke everything! I don't even have the art going anymore. Does it work? No, it's completely broken. Oh crap, that sucks. Oh wait, there it is, yay! Okay, alright, it's not completely scuffed, just only slightly scuffed. I'm sick, so I couldn't do anything? Aw, well I hope you feel better soon. Hopefully you get to spend the weekend in bed. Lots of sleep. Drank lots of water. Maybe take a vitamin, if that helps. I mean, sometimes it does. I don't know, I don't really like to eat when I'm sick. I like to just sleep. Just chatting stream, or are we gonna play some games? Oh, well, we might play a game in a little bit. We'll see what happens here. I skipped so much school that I almost flunked out. Oh my goodness, Charlie. Me too. Not really. The one thing that frustrated my teachers is that I was very average, but they're like, Rain, you're not stupid. You just need to apply yourself. And I'm like, but I really don't want to. As you can tell, see what happens when I try to apply myself? Everything gets scuffed. It's not my fault. I'm just bad at everything. Oh, hello peeps. Welcome to the stream. How are you? Did you have a good weekend, my friend? Okay, so let me get in a little bit about my weekend. So, basically, what ended up happening is, I obviously, like, anybody who's been in the Discord has seen that I have recently, like, updated, like, my living situation a little bit, and I got a new room, and I've been, like, putting it together, and it's not much, right? Like, most of the 98% of the stuff that's in the room currently is just stuff that people weren't using anymore, right? So, and like, you can do a lot with some elbow grease and like just a few things. So like, the people who've seen the photos, let me go ahead and see if I can grab one of the photos from the Discord. Actually, you know what? Let me take a fresh one since it's daylight now. The ones I posted were kind of blurry. Let me go ahead and post like a good photo. So give me just 1 second here. You know what? Screw it. I don't feel like getting up out of my chair. I tried to do that. I'm so sore from yesterday. So anyways, so what ended up happening is they ended up needing to replace the floor here. The carpet needed to go. They were gonna put in hardwood floors, and I was like, that's fine. So I had to move everything out of the room and put it back in again and redecorate it again. It was a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot. I don't like moving that much. It's not like the things were heavy, and I had help, and people like were willing to help me move things, right? That's fine. It's just moving back and forth over and over and over and over again, like taking little trips to do stuff. Oh, so much. It just felt endless. The entire day dragged on. It was nice, other than that. You know, usually, like, as somebody who, you know, is worked in the electrical field and worked with a lot of contractors, you know, usually I get super nosy about, like, what people are working on. And, like, did my best to be like, no, you know what? I'm a girl. I don't care. You're there to do work. It's none of my business. I'm not gonna, like, hang over their shoulder and, like, micromanage their work. Even though I probably could. Oh no, you can't. Oh no, the channel membership lapsed on you. Aw, don't worry, I'll do it for you. But everybody who can put headbats in the chat on behalf of Peeps Chan. There we go. Let's give them lots of love. Yeah, I got the funds to play. Charlie, you don't have to worry about it. It's fine. Everybody chill. It's Monday morning. It's okay. Everything's gonna be fine. So did anybody get into anything else this weekend? Hopefully it wasn't as stressful as mine. I barely got any sleep last night. I think I went to bed around like 2 in the morning. I got up at like 6. So I was like, I think like around 4-ish hours. Maybe a little more. But, I mean, here's the thing. It was worth it. The entire room looks really good. Oh, I forgot to pull up the pictures in the Discord. That's what I was... Oh, God, I'm too tired this morning. I did say it was a long weekend. Alright, let me find those photos. I posted them last night. People have been very, very chatty in the Discord. That's a good thing. I like that. Alright, where is it? Oh, there it is. There it is. I found them now. Okay, let's go over here. Display. Put on the Discord. Okay, so here's the pictures I took last night. I'll cycle through them one more time if that was a little too fast. There we go. So it looks pretty good, I think. I appreciate that. Thank you. So my new video did come out this morning. I do wanna bring that up. Hold on. Wait. Probably a good idea if I mentioned that. Give me 1 second. I can pull it back up over here. Play. Yay! Hey, look, it's me! Wow, that's not weird at all. So if anybody's, like, unfamiliar with the topic of demisexuality or doesn't know what it is to be demisexual or asexual or be on the asexual spectrum, this is just, like, kind of like a personal, like, insight about it. I go over briefly, like, what the definition of it is, and then I just talk a little bit about, like, how it impacts me as a person. Hopefully, for anybody who is not familiar with this subject, I hope it, like, gets you kind of caught up and brushed up on it a little bit, or maybe perhaps even opened your eyes if this is something that, you know, who knows, it might be even something that's right for you. Isn't demisexual that you don't immediately get attraction, but only after you connect with the person? Yeah, so, like, And of course, like, it depends on each individual person, because remember, it is like the asexuality, like, is a spectrum, like most good things in life, right? It's a spectrum. So like, depending on where you fall on it personally will depend on like your personal preferences. But yes, like, for the majority of people who identify as demisexual, you have to like develop a very like close bond with them first before they will feel anything additional about you. Like, being attractive on the surface doesn't necessarily impress the demisexual person. Be like, being physically attractive, looking good, is not like necessarily a trait that we look for. Like, we want our partners to, obviously be attractive to us, right? But what we find attractive in people is vastly different than I think like what like a majority of people would feel. No, asexual people don't have zero relationships. They just have different types of relationships. There are a lot of like asexual people that just kind of just hang out with each other all the time. And I mean, you could argue they're in a relationship. They've been like, I've even known a couple that have like lived together, and they're just like kind of just like besties. They don't really do anything more than that. But like, they've lived together for a long time, so I can't imagine, right? You know what I mean? Like, it's different though. You gotta adjust your thinking a little bit to make it make sense. But for them, it works. So, my girlfriend and I are demi. Well, hopefully this does a good job of like covering the topic broadly, because again, I did want to offer like a broad understanding for those who just want to like get the definition, get in, get out quick on the video. But for those who want to like kind of see how like go a little deeper, I put that near the end. And I think that's a good way to format it. But you all let me know. Make sure that if you do watch it, you leave a comment, like the video. It really helps a lot. Hold on, I'll link to it in the chat. Give me a second. All right, I'm gonna go ahead. I'll pin that there real quick. There we go. And let's come back over here. Oh, hello, Jake. Hello, Zookeeper. Welcome to the stream. I guess I'm kind of the same. I do feel attraction immediately, but never had one night stands. I want to get to know the person first to see if there's more than physical attraction. So, I mean, and again, it is a spectrum, so you could still fall on that spectrum a little bit, and that's okay too. That's like the thing that I would like to like definitely like make sure people understand is it's okay to be just a little demisexual, right? If you're not into like that kind of like behavior, which is like the hookup behavior, the hookup culture, like that's totally valid. But it doesn't also necessarily make you like super demisexual or anything. Like, you can still have a little bit. It's like having a little bit of column A and column B, right? It's like, ooh, I want carrot cake and I want chocolate cake, right? How you set it up kind of like based on where you fall on that spectrum is like, it's really personal to you. So it's like hard for me to give you specific advice, but like follow your heart. Take some time to like really reflect on it. Do some thinking, do real thinking, right? Not just like go to a bunch of YouTube videos. I know this is going to be contradictive advice because I'm a YouTuber and I just said, hey, go over here and watch my YouTube video about demisexuality. But once you do that, right, and you've gotten the information that you feel is necessary to like do this next step, absolutely do this next step because this is very important. Self-reflect properly. And to do like proper self-reflection, you really need to actually like turn everything off, turn the music off, turn the TV off, turn your iPad off, turn your phone off. You don't have to like meditate or anything, but just like sit quietly or go for a walk. Well, I have to sit quietly because, you know, I have physical disabilities, right? But if you need to, just go for a quiet walk. No music, nothing like that. And have a goal to think about the subject, but let your mind wander at the same time. So you're going to let it wander around that topic and just see where you feel naturally about it. Your brain's very good at processing things if you give it the space to openly think about the problems. But I think what a lot of people do is, like, when they really need to exercise critical thinking, they often will turn to somebody else's direct opinion and go, well, what's right for me? What do you think is right for me? And that's too personal of a question to put onto somebody else. What you really need to do is, like, look at somebody else's experience and what they figured out for themselves and ask yourself, hey, is a part of that right for me? Is all of that right for me? It's okay if all of it's right for you, but even if you took 1% of that and applied it to yourself, that's a really good thing that you just did for yourself. And you can go around. You can have a little bit of the carrot cake. You can have some chocolate cake. You can have some of the birthday cake over there in the corner. You can have some wedding cake, right? But like what you end up with is kind of like your discretion. So that's like where it gets a little difficult to give people specific advice about this. Hopefully that made sense. I'm super tired this morning. I've had 3 cups of coffee. I feel like it did nothing for me. So hopefully that like wasn't just like gobbledygook I just spit out. I'm aromantic, I am sure. So I also like identify as demi-romantic, but you know, I mean, like with the demisexuality, it's kind of implied anyway, so I didn't feel it was necessary to like add an extra button over it. Plus, I like purple better than green, so it wins. Well, and that's the thing too that Sharky just brought up a point. You can both be asexual and still like feel romantic feelings. You can also do it in reverse. Again, this is a very personal thing, so and I don't want to give like any like specific advice because again, it has to be right for you. Definitely look up good, solid resources. Go to content creators who have experienced it for themselves. There's another Jaden Animates. She's on the asexual spectrum as well, and she's done a video about this topic. I think she did a really good job about it, and it was what, like, her video on the topic is what kind of opened my eyes up to it a really long time ago, but I kind of just, like, put it off in the corner. I was like, wow, well, good for her. Good for her. You know, she's figured it out for herself. And then several years later, I ended up picking that ball back up and started playing with it again. So, but, like, she's another good content creator to get, like, some insight from. I at least thought her, like, video on the subject was pretty good. I wanted to be a little more concise about than that. Like, I thought, I think it's great because she had, like, this whole, like, wonderful story to tell about it, where I felt I wanted to be, like, a little bit more personal, like, kind of like our live stream chats. I just exist in knowledge and information, no physical form, a concept and information. Hey, that's valid. It's okay. It's okay to just do that. You know, if you want to just work on things or just do things that make you that are interesting to you, that's a valid existence. Like, don't let anybody tell you otherwise, right? Oh, because you don't have like romance and feelings and love. A lot of people will be like, your life is so empty. But no, it's like it's about like what you treasure and what you value. As long as like you're happy with where you're going and where you land in your life, like who really cares? Like who cares? Who cares if you get married? Who cares if you have kids? Who cares what you like want to be, if you want to be a girl or a boy, right? Like you can be trans if you want to. If you want to be gay, you can be gay if you want to. None of that really matters, right? It's like just as long as you're not hurting or inflicting harm on other people, committing crimes, doing like mass atrocities to other people, you're good. Just enjoy your life. Just have a good time, right? Like this is, you got one shot at this whole thing that we call living in existence. And don't wait to be someone like me who had to like get run over by like 7.5 tons of wake up call to like figure that out. Like you could just do this whenever your heart is ready. and start making like little changes that make you a little bit happier. Like, don't do it all at once. Like, I think a lot of people wake up and like, tomorrow I'm gonna be a girl, right? Like, it doesn't work that way, right? Like, it's more like, tomorrow I'm gonna make the steps I need to make make those changes. And it's the same thing with like being demisexual, right? Like I said, I put that ball in the corner. I didn't pick it up for years, and that's okay too. You can pick it up, you can put it down, you can put it in the corner, you can play with it for a while, you can do whatever you need to do to like help you figure out what's right for you. Yes, I'm demisexual, but not aromantic, and I can feel love for people I'm attracted to, but that attraction is not surface level, and other stuff I'm not really bothered about. My vibe is other people's lives are other people's, not for me to judge on. Hey, I really agree with that. Actually, that's pretty. You and I have similar thinking, for sure. Oh, hello, Gombic. Welcome. All right, give me 1 second. I'm very thirsty this morning. I'm gonna grab some more water. I'll be right back. All right, I am back. Sorry, it took me a little longer to get water than normal. I am a little bit sore. All right, what did I miss out on? I should tone down on cola consumption. You absolutely should. I almost never drink soda, like ever. Now I do drink soda. Like I've even mentioned in chat, I want to try like one of the European Fantas, and I like the Mexican Coke. So it's fine to imbibe a soda once in a while, but they're absolutely horrible for you. And if you're drinking a lot of them, it's like, it's really, definitely just, anything is better than soda. Honestly, it really, like, you could, anything you drink, like, almost is better than soda. But preferably water, and if you really can't handle that, make yourself some tea. Tea is great, and it doesn't have to be caffeinated. Jasmine tea is good. I really like jasmine tea. And you can add a little bit of honey to it. Ooh, and it's naturally sweet now. Oh Oh, hello, Nikki. Welcome to the stream. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. Yes, I do agree. Make sure you hydrate. Rain wants you to stay nice and rainy. Oh, wait. I almost forgot. Oh, there's a new animation for the memberships. Hold on. Wait. I want to show this off. This was made by Palette. Give me a second. I want to do the, what is it? Stream elements. I gotta go to the overlay and trigger the event. It's gonna be a fake membership event. So this is just like a demo. Just so everybody knows it's not real, right? We're not about to get this real live stream. Like, this is not a real member. All right, let me just make sure that's clear. It's not a real member. This is a test member event. 3, 2, 1.
A droplet named Bernardina has joined the rain cloud.
All right, what did we think? How we feeling about it? You can play it again if it's necessary. But, oh my goodness, I love it. I think it's so cute. Right? Like, I want to add, like, little more personal touches. So, and I also made sure to, like, customize all of them. I think I showed a few of them off already, but, like, I'll go through them again for anybody else who hasn't seen them. So, like, if somebody subscribes to the channel, here's what it'll do from now on. So, again, this is not a real subscription event. This is just, like, a preview. So, 3, 2, 1.
Wally has subscribed to the channel. Hiya, cutie.
Can it be louder? Yes. Maybe adjust some things on the back end. Okay. Can it be louder? The answer is yes. Let's try it one more time. So, let's do a different one. We'll do, I don't know, what's tip event? We'll find out.
Rosa tipped $34.
There you go. That's not real. Nobody tipped me $34. There's nobody named Rosa. That's a fake thing. But I added that one. Is it louder now?
Clover has subscribed to the channel. Hiya, cutie.
I did not press the button that time, so that one might actually be real, but I don't really know or not. So, Clover, if you really are a real person and you did subscribe, welcome to the channel, my friend. Good to have you. I didn't push the test button for that because I had already done that, so I was gonna cycle through all of them. I didn't know it had audio. Yeah. Oh, I'll do the super chat one again, and I'll add some custom stuff. So is let's see here. The username is gonna be there we go. Ready? I'm gonna do a test one. 3, 2, 1.
Kasane Tito Super Head Patted $1. I'm thinking Tito Tilda.
Okay, well, they got the name wrong, but hey, it works. Well, the text is still weird on the screen, but hey, the TTS works pretty good. Yeah, it even reads out your messages now, so if you put, like, messages in the super chat, it'll do that. And then we'll do the membership thing one more time, so we can see it again, because that was the big one. I don't know how it works as a gift, though. Hold on, let's do the community gift one.
A droplet named Amelie has joined the rain cloud.
Okay, so it just does the same thing again. I think that's all it does. It just does the same thing as the other ones. Alright, so wait, community gift? What's a community gift? I'm gonna click that. I don't know what it even does.
A droplet named Rosmunda has joined the rain cloud.
So I just plays it again. Maybe it just plays it one for each person.
A droplet named Livy has joined the rain
Okay,
cloud.
so that's how it works then. Okay, so like if somebody gifts memberships, I think it'll just start playing.
A droplet named Barbara Ann has joined the rain cloud.
Oh goodness, I hope this doesn't go forever. Jesus.
A droplet named Condide has joined the rain cloud.
Okay. These are definitely not real, just so everybody
A
knows.
droplet
Okay,
named
I'm
Polly
turning this
has
off.
joined
How
the
do I
rain
stop
cloud.
this? Can we stop this, please? Please, you... Turn it off. Oh my goodness. Okay, okay, I think we're good. Alright, I'm gonna turn it back on. I think we're safe now. The test can't haunt us anymore. Well, we already had a Hatsune Miku subscribe to the channel, so I thought it would be funny if we did Teto instead. So many new members. Wow, I know. Escape, and you didn't even play a hand into it this time. No, but like with the way that everybody likes to get memberships and stuff, I thought it would be like really really thoughtful to do something like that. I also have this one here.
A cutie named Fifi just bought a hat and 2 other items from my shop. Thank you.
I've never ever had that happen, but I guess if it happens through like the YouTube channel store, I don't really know how it works, but I guess if you do that, like it shows up on livestream now. So I did that. And then the last one is the one through Throne, but the one through Throne kind of sucks. I'm just gonna be honest with you. Like I set all of that up. It doesn't read anything. It's kind of annoying. It like I can't have a custom sound effect with it, so it's just like it's there, but it's like kind of obnoxious. It's very intrusive on the stream. But I kept it anyways in case anybody did that. I need money. I mean, hey, don't we all? Unfortunately, like I'm not a huge fan of capitalism, but like holy crap. Unfortunately, you've got to live by those rules, even if you don't agree with them. I had this conversation with like one of my friends the other day.
Ari Boy Super Head Patted 88 cents. Neem, Chow Ko, Chow.
Aw, Ari, thank you so much. I have no idea what that says, but we'll go ahead and we'll drop some hearts in the chat. Ari, go ahead and let me know what that meant. Let's show Ari Boy some love. Thank you so much for the super chat, my friend. Oh, hello, Mr. Bad with Names. Welcome. This is a military salute in Vietnam. Aw, well, thank you. I appreciate it. I don't have a salute meme yet. I have to, or a salute emoji. I have to do that soon. Oh, hello, Basher. Welcome to the stream. So yeah, basically those are like the elements. The next thing that I'm doing that I want to update is like, so I've got like these little like frames, but these frames were just things I found on like stream elements. The only reason I grabbed them is because I'm using them for now as like kind of like a visual example of like what I'm looking for. So I'm working with other artists to get these updated and customized. But I also like them. Like, I also think they're kind of fun, so I kept them. I was like, oh, these are actually kind of cute. They work for summer anyways, so we'll keep it for now. But, like, they are going to get switched out, and I'll have, like, my own custom stuff soon. So I'm really excited about that. This stuff is hard to draw. If you haven't, like, ever animated things before, like, this can be really annoying. I don't know what I'm doing yet. I'm pretty sure that like they had all of these assets already, like whoever like made this like animated thing, and they could just like kind of copy and paste it, but I don't have the ability to do that. I have to draw all this stuff and animate it myself if I want custom assets, so like that takes time. But I've never made anything like that before. It's like with drawing, right? Like once you learn how to draw something, you kind of get like good at it and you don't need to think about it as much, right? But until you learn how to draw that thing, it's like a freaking nightmare sometimes. You're like, Jesus. My funds are a bit low in the moment. Oh, it's okay. Nobody has to donate anything to me. I just want to make that abundantly clear. Like, I love that everybody has been so supportive. But, you know, the best thing that you can do to be supportive is just hang out with me. And, you know, if you want, you can hit the like button. And if you're new here, you can hit the subscribe button. Subscribing to the channel helps a lot, like a lot. Liking the live streams, liking the videos, watching the content is super helpful. Like, a lot of people don't understand that, like, you just by simply participating is like one of the best things you can do. You being here, you like typing things in the live stream chat, spamming emojis, hitting like the like buttons on my videos, like, and even using those like little things, like, what is it, those little like heart things, those interaction bubbles and stuff. All of that helps. I'm not joking. It sounds like it's like a dumb thing, but like, think about it. The algorithm is looking for engagement. YouTube pushes stuff that people engage with. If my audience actually genuinely engages with me, that's what I want the most. The support is great. And I'm not saying like the money doesn't help, right? It absolutely does. And I've been putting it to good use. I've even hired like an editor for the channel for the very first time. And I spent like $100 on that recently, getting a bunch of videos edited. So like, it's not like I don't need them. Like, I couldn't use the money. Trust me, like the support goes to things that make the channel better. But you know what I mean? Hopefully that makes sense. Raid, ma'am? Oh, you are at ease. Everybody at ease. Nobody needs to be standing at attention for me. I'm not in the military anymore. Like, I'm still stuck to a lot of my old ways from being in the military, right? Like, what's that old saying? Like, you could take the Marine out of the Corps, but not the Corps out of the Marine. Like, that's something that they say, right? Like, so I do, unfortunately, still have a lot of my, like, odd... I talked about this on livestream the other day. I still have a lot of the odd behaviors from being in the military. I'm really trying my best to break all of those habits, though, because, like, I don't want that to be part of the new me. Not entirely. There are some things about it that I will keep, but, like, not the bad parts, not the parts that, like, stress me out or make my life worse. We can get rid of those. We don't need those anymore. They're holding me back. I'll never be able to attain full power if I hang on to them. And you should do the same. Make sure that you're taking some time for some self-care, to work through the things in your life slowly, and with guidance if needed, with like the right kind of therapist and stuff. But it's something that I'm also like trying to actively pursue in my life as well. Make sure you're all taking care of yourself. Like, I know I make a lot of jokes about like pushing myself really hard, and I can. But like, I think a lot of people also don't see like the other half of that, where I do put a lot of self-care in. And that's how I can get away with like pushing myself that hard. One, I have experience. I've done this many times in my life where I've had to like burn both ends of the candle to get work done. But I also know the value of, you know, proper self-care routine that helps like ease me down from those like tense situations, so I don't completely bomb out and smash against the floor and like get into like a depressive state or something over it. You have to find what the right balance is. And that's the thing. It's like a lot of people, like when they get their PC, right, and they want to overclock their CPU, right? You can't just overclock it like to like 500% because you just blow the CPU out, right? Like, you can't do that. You got to overclock it just the right amount, and you got to take care of it. You got to cool it down. You've got to like give it the things it needs to function properly. And you probably shouldn't always run on overdrive all the time, but like you can if you set yourself up. But make sure you take care of yourself. If it weren't for you, I would have forgotten to hydrate. Thank you for demonstrating the true value of water and hydration. Well, I mean, my name implies it every time you say my name. There you go. Hey, there's a drinking game for everybody. Every time somebody says rain, you have to take a sip of water. Water, or some sort of healthy beverage. I'll accept tea as well. Decaf tea. The decaf tea and water. Those count. No soda. That doesn't count. That's not water. And no alcohol, too. Alcohol doesn't count either. But like, oh, yeah, she said rain, take a shot. Yeah, you better be taking shots of water. You better be taking shots of wheatgrass. I'll be checking. But that's not fun, right? Nobody wants to do shots of wheatgrass. Like, well, you better because it's healthy for you. Gatorade is fine. Electrolytes are good. Just make sure you don't consume too much of it. A lot of people, like, make the mistake of thinking, like, Gatorade is, like, this magical drink. Just remember, it's there to, like, replenish your electrolytes and give you, like, a little bit back of, like, what you lost from, like, when you were doing, like, strenuous activity. It's not meant to be, like, something that you consume on a regular basis. Also, regular Gatorade is very sugary these days. I think they make, like, a sports-like Gatorade that's much healthier, so you might want to consider that. Or just go and, like, go get Pedialyte from the store or some other, like, infant nutritional thing. That's, like, better for you anyways. You can just always add your own, like, flavor to it, I guess. I don't know. I mean, I'm fine with it. I could just drink that if I needed to. Like, you know what I'm talking about, right? For, like, the toddlers, like, when they have, like, issues, like, they're sick and stuff, you give that to them so they stay hydrated. Like, you could just drink one of those. This is totally fine. Plants... Oh my goodness. Somebody's called... so who here has seen that movie? Has anybody ever seen Idiocracy? It is an amazing movie if you've never seen it. Hold on. Let me pull up the title card for it. Okay, so this is like one of the titles for the film. If you've never seen it, it's a hilarious movie. I could highly recommend it. It's not like... It's definitely amongst my favorites. I wouldn't say it makes it quite into like the top 10, but it's very close as far as like movies I value for its comedic delivery on how accurate like its portrayal is like about the future. Like, just remember, it's like, it's a commentary, but goddamn does it like land on its commentary very well. It's a comedic commentary on the future of humanity. Hopefully that sums it up enough for you to be curious. It's super funny. Definitely check it out. I love this movie. I don't want to give away too much, though, because I hate giving spoilers, but this is a great film. Yes, I have seen the absurdity. That's the... Ooh, I like that name. One of the few movies I have seen. I used to watch a lot of like ridiculous movies growing up. Hold on, wait. Let's test the live stream a little bit on movies. I don't want to see where the chat's at. Okay, who has seen this movie? Actually, you know what I'll do? I'll do a vote too. Hold on, we'll do a vote. Start a poll. Have you seen Happy Gilmore? Yeah. What? There we go. Those are the two answers. Go ahead, everybody cast your vote. Have you seen the film Happy Gilmore? Holy crap, really? 80% of you haven't seen this movie? You don't even know what it's about? Does anybody know what it's about at least? Obviously it's implied. It's a golfing movie, right? Like if you're looking at the screen right now. Right? You could definitely see that it's like a golfing film, right? But does anybody actually know what it's about? Yo, I haven't thought about Happy Gilmore in forever, so we've got at least a couple people who know. Okay, we're down to 67%, so we do have some people who are aware of this film. No, ma'am, sorry. Okay, this is a hilarious film about a hockey player who is really bad at hockey, but finds out he is actually good at golf. And a golf trainer sees this one day and is like, God damn, you need to play golf. You are going to be like a natural at it. And it's a great film because he doesn't really want to be a golfer. He wants to just play golf to win money so he can go back to playing hockey, which he's not actually good at. It's a great movie. It's so funny. I definitely would think it's like one of Adam Sandler's best movies. I would consider it, like, at least for me personally, his best movie of all time. It's an older film, but it holds up. It holds up really well. It's very silly, stupid humor. But it's good, silly, stupid humor. It's funny. It's genuinely funny, in my opinion. I think the jokes still land pretty well. Like, you can watch some of the, like, some other Adam Sandler films, and they're not great, especially, like, the way they treat some trans folks in those films. So I can't be fully supportive of Adam Sandler, like, especially knowing, like, that they put some of that stuff in the movies, but, like, this movie, I could definitely, I think this one's pretty good. I like it. Objectively speaking. I've always loved this film. Did I ever see Caddyshack? So I did. It's been a super long time. Bill Murray was hilarious in the film. I did love that. So, oh wow, we ended up at 69% for what? How do I, like, show that off without, like, showing weird stuff? I don't have a way to show that. I'm gonna take a screenshot. There we go. We ended up at 69% for the vote. So that's very nice. I'm gonna go ahead, I'll pop that into the Discord just for funsies. Related to the live stream, right? Just for fun. Alright, hold on, wait. Now I could switch over to this? Yeah, see, I'm like getting a system here. Like, I'm figuring out how to, like, get things on the live stream for you all. Sorry if it's annoying anybody in the Discord right now, but hey, it's my Discord. I can do what I want. There you go. See? That's where the button. Well, it changed now. Damn it! I should have ended the poll. God damn it! You all like messed with my numbers again. That, you know. By the way, that's why the live stream is like named "Putting My Fingers on the Scale" because you all in the Discord this morning. If anybody missed it, I forgot to mention this at the beginning of the stream. So at the beginning, I put up a vote. Let's go over to YouTube. So I was like, oh hey, does anybody want to do a live stream this morning? So it's just like live stream, right? And they tried to even out the votes to make it a tie. And I was like, I have the tie-breaking vote. So I just went ahead and just put, yeah, right before the, like 1 minute before the poll closed. And I was like, yep, all right. I know what I'm going to be naming the live stream this morning. All right, give me a second. I am going to find another movie because I think this is fun. We should do more of that. What's another film I really liked growing up? Ooh. Okay, this one is a curveball. I'm gonna be shocked if anybody has ever seen this. So give me a second, we'll pull it up on Firefox. Has anybody seen Clerks, the animated series? Which showed originally on ABC. It was piloted and test aired by an audience who absolutely hated it, and they scrapped the show immediately. Which I think is a goddamn shame because I think it is hilarious. Now, the jokes are kind of off color. It's definitely South Park-like humor. But if you're into that type of humor and you think that's funny, this is a good show. This is a really good show. But I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna put in the chat, we're gonna do a vote. How many people in the chat, start poll, have seen this? So, have you seen Clerks, the animated show? Yeah. What is that? There we go. Go ahead, cast your votes in the chat now. I'm curious. I want to see where everybody lands on this. Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness! It's almost 100. It is 100%. Oh my gosh! Wait, how many people have voted so far? Oh my gosh, we got 13 votes. Nobody knows what this is. Nobody knows what this. I've got to do a video on this then. Oh my gosh, really? Nobody in the chat has ever seen this, knows anything about it, anything. What? This is insane. Look at that. Nobody knows. Maybe I should get a different channel for this. So it doesn't bother the general chat, but hey, like I said, it's my Discord. I can do whatever I want. So sorry, people in general who are like, Rain, what are you doing? Alright, hold on a second. Where is it? There it is. Look, this is where the poll is at. Right? It's still at 100% right now. None of you know what this is about. Okay. Alright, that's fair. That's valid. Right? So let me go back to it real quick. So, if anybody doesn't know, there's a film called Clerks. It was filmed originally in black and white because it was a budget film, and it was phenomenal. I thought the movie was great growing up. It was very weird, but it's a good movie if you're into that kind of stuff. And then I came across this on DVD in like a Best Buy somewhere. And me and my friends picked it up and we watched it, and it was so funny. And it was just a limited release. I think there's only like 7 or 8 episodes in total, but I thought it was hilarious. And a lot of if you think I'm funny and silly, a lot of my funny and silly and quick humor comes from this show. Like the banter that I do on live stream with a lot of people, I get that kind of inspiration from this show. I watched this show so much growing up because I loved how the characters interacted with each other, and everything was a joke that led into another joke. But it wasn't like Family Guy where they always have to super cut away for everything. They could have jokes that were both in the moment and then do the cutaway jokes that were also funny. And then they knew that the cutaway jokes were kind of lame, so they started cutting away to the same exact joke over and over and just memed the hell out of it. It was great, and I was like, oh my god. So after a while you see it again for the 18th time, you're like, oh my god. And even the characters in the show, and they're like, stop bringing it up. It's great. It's great. It's a great show. Some of the endings are absolutely insane. Like the one where they had the quote-unquote Japanese animators finish the end of the episode, and it becomes an anime film, and it goes completely off the rails. It's one of the most insane things I've seen for an ending of a TV show that was supposed to be on ABC for a general audience. No wonder why it didn't survive. This would have done better on Comedy Central or another more Adult Swim. This would have done well. I think putting it on ABC was the mistake. Yeah, anybody can ask me anything they want. No worries. You don't have to ask me if you can ask me a question. Just ask me a question. If I'm not comfy answering anybody's questions, I just don't answer them. My policy. Can't believe it. We're going to be doing a video on Clerks, the animated series, because I am absolutely 100%. I cannot believe that a live stream chat full of 24 people, but 17 of which have voted, none of you know anything about this. Holy crap, I'm saving this screenshot. I'm gonna clip this too for the video. Okay, alright, cool. Alright, moving on. Give me a second. Let me think of another one that I used to watch. What's a good one? What's something not too obscure this time? I don't want to go too mainstream. I want to try to pick things that I thought were good. Okay, how about that? Let's go to this one. I'll go back over here. How about this? Has anybody seen this movie slash TV show slash movie slash it's really long, but it's super awesome? Has anybody seen this? And let me go ahead. I'll put up a vote right now. So give me just a second. Have you seen the Langoliers? Yeah. How do you even say that word? Alright, there you go. Go ahead. Into the polls right now in the chat. Go ahead and vote. Have you seen Stephen King's The Langoliers? Or have you read the book? Both answers are acceptable, but are you familiar with this? Do you know what it is? No, I haven't seen it. Oh, Happy Tree. Oh god, Happy Tree Friends. That was so extreme. Like, so even that makes me a little, like, that's a little too rough for me, Happy Tree Friends. In small quantities, but extremely small quantities. Like, that show's just kind of graphic and gross sometimes. Just for the sake of being gross. But yeah, like, it would have done better on Adult Swim because they let, like, anything, like, go on Adult Swim. So I think that audience would have appreciated Clerks way better. Super Jail was okay. I didn't really care for that one too much either. It's just too extreme. I have a couple of them that I just felt were too extreme. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I love that the poll again. Once again, we have landed on 69%. Except it's for, how do you even say that word? Maybe I shouldn't have picked that as a choice. Are you picking that because you don't know how to say the word Langolier? Or do you genuinely not have watched the film? That's so funny. Very nice, very nice. Now somebody's gonna vote and like, yep, it's already back up to 71%. So glad I grabbed the screenshot before it got messed up. Alright, hold on. I'm gonna pull it up one more time. And where is it? Oh, wait. Whoops, I clicked the wrong button. Oh, I didn't even, like, click on the picture. I'm just, like, blasting my general chat out to the general public. Hey, there you go. General chat to general public. Calling, what is it? Calling Major Thompson to ground control. Calling Major Thompson to ground control. Do I have clearance? Alright, is it Major? I don't know that song, to be honest. It's been years since I've even heard that song. Nobody in this chat probably even knows what that song is anyway, so I'm like referencing something that like nobody even knows or probably cares about. Just like airplanes a lot, if people didn't know that about me. But yes, very nice result on this poll. Okay, so back to Langoliers real quick. I'll just give like a very brief summary of why I like this movie so much, or film, or like TV show, because it like also came out on TV too for a little bit. So, okay, so what this is about is a not a time travel experience, right? But they get stuck in a liminal space that has no time left. And it's something that they have to like kind of explore and figure out on their own. It's really good. If you're interested in liminal spaces, if you like stuff like the back rooms, this is going to be a perfect movie for you. It's super long. It's ridiculously long. Get snacks, get drinks, plan to take breaks, but it is worth watching. Absolutely. 100%. Rain can endorse this. Have I seen The Outsider? I don't recall B-Tran. Also, welcome to the stream, and Serna, and everybody else I probably have missed so far. Goodness, I am like just all over the place. I think my mom watched this. She's a big Stephen Fan thing, except for it. Oh, me too. All right, I have one more Stephen King then. I have one more Stephen King. Give me a second. Give me a second. Wait, did I end the poll on the other one? Let's end the poll. Alright, give me one more second. Let me find this. We're gonna do one more Stephen King one. Let me see if you know this one. Ooh, the slow reveal. There we go. Has anybody seen this movie? Wait, oh, that's a Q&A. Whoops, poll. Alright, so, have you seen Misery? Yeah. I don't like the sound of that. Too. Will you let me do it? No, YouTube, you suck! Alright, there we go. And just so you know, the silly answer is a no. It's not just there to be silly. It's supposed to mean no. Alright, but I'll give everybody a chance to vote, and then I'll give my summary and my thoughts on Misery. I've got a lot to say about this particular film. I've not seen Missouri? Hey, listen, I haven't been to Missouri either. Oh god, I haven't been to West Virginia, and no, I'm not singing the goddamn song. People have asked me to do that on live stream. It's like, I barely could sing. You want me to crack my voice 7 times in a row? What is this movie? Oh, Saltzgood, welcome to the stream, my friend. Sorry if I missed you before. No, but I've seen a YouTube review. Okay, alright. So I'm not gonna obviously do like a full review on the film. Here's what I have to say. So, movies like Misery are one of my favorite types of scary film. And the reason why is I like what's called psychological horror. And I'm not talking about Saw. Saw is a psychological thriller / horror film, right? But that to me is a little unrealistic and a little too extreme. What is more realistic and what Misery does super well is the setup and the delivery of the experience, of the misery experience that this person goes through. So I'm not going to give away too much of the plot. I'm going to just try to sum it up just enough to get you interested. So what ends up happening is this person's a famous author, right? So they're a famous author. They write novels. And they get into a car accident out in the middle of the country during a snowstorm. And nobody really even knows that the car has like gone off the road. And this woman finds him on the side of the road and drags him all the way to the house and realizes, oh my goodness, this is the author of my favorite series of books. And she decides to keep him. And not just to help him, no, she intends to keep him there and not let him go again. And the things she does, the measures she goes through, because he's very injured, he can't help himself. He is bedridden. He is extremely hurt. I've been in this position. Obviously not like in like with somebody like being miserable to me, right? But I've been bedridden. I've been this hurt before, right? Like where you physically can't get out of bed. You have to have somebody else take care of you. You are beholden to somebody else like coming by and checking in on you every once in a while and making sure you're okay. Like you don't need 24-hour care, right? But you need somebody to stop by your house and say like, hey, you good? Like, do you need any food? Do you need me to change like anything? Like, you good? Right? Like, I've been in that position before, so I could definitely relate. And there is nothing you could do. Like, I had a set of broken hips, right? Like, I'm not getting off the couch easily if I need to. I could, but I'd be dragging myself across the floor. So I just want to make sure to, like, really sell the idea that this is a very realistic setup. Like, this could absolutely happen to somebody. And it's a great film. It has great delivery, great acting. The resolution to the film, I feel, is also very good. So it's just like 10 out of 10 for me. 10 out of 10. Absolutely. This is like my favorite kind of watching stuff like this growing up is the reason why I can play games like Mini Streamer Overload and go, oh my god, I absolutely love this. Because I love when a game is very, like, not just a game, but a story is very real. By the way, everyone, it's International Non-Binary Day. Oh, well, happy International Non-Binary Day. Actually, I wasn't even aware. Thank you for bringing that up. You should watch the Misery romantic comedy trailer recut. Wait, they did a romantic comedy, like, recut? That's actually hilarious. I'll have to watch that. Probably off stream. I'd prefer if you didn't, Sharky. I'm not very comfortable with pickup lines. I'm always awkward when anybody, like, tries any of that weird stuff with me. Like, alright, like, just to go back to the demisexual thing for just 2 seconds, right? Like, I'll be honest with you, I can't tell you how many times people in my personal life have had to go, Rain, I just want you to know this, I like you more than friends. And I'm like, what? We were just friends. I thought you said you just wanted to be friends. And they're like, well, yeah, but, like, we can be more than friends if you want to be. And it's like, you've got to be, like, that, like, blunt with me sometimes about stuff. Like, I don't know, because, like, all of that stuff makes me super uncomfortable. I'm just not very good with it. Like, if somebody directly, like, came up to me and was like, oh my god, Rain, you're super hot. Like, 10 out of 10, girl, I would, like, do some crazy things with you. I'd be beat red. I'd have no idea how to react to that. I would just be like, thanks. Appreciate the information. That's some good context to have. I'm just gonna take a step backwards in this direction and just pretend I'm cool with all of this. We should try to come up with potato-based pickup lines. Okay, now that I could get into. As long as it's really silly. If it's a really silly setup, I'm okay with that. Alright? Like, as long as I know it's not actually directed at me. Like, if we're just making funny pickup lines, I'm cool with that. Objectively speaking, like, if the topic was, we're making funny pickup lines about potatoes, I'm fine with that. Where I draw the line personally is, like, don't necessarily test it out on me unless I'm, like, cool with that, like, particular phrasing. Because I don't know. You don't know. You don't know what somebody's gonna say until they say it, and then you don't... I don't know. I have to think about that one, actually. Let me think about that one a little bit before we move on to it. Alright, but I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna end the poll for Misery. 82% of you, huh? Crazy. I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna take a screenshot of this as well. I'll clip all of this for a video. I think this would be a cool video to do. We're having some fun today in the live stream. Alright, let's go back over here. That was fun, though. I like looking at old films. I hope you all had fun with that, too. Dad is absolutely disgusted by sexual stuff to the point that the only reason is because he wanted kids. Okay, alright, that's fair. I mean, and that is actually probably a good... That's actually, like, probably a good example of people who can be in, like, a demisexual and demi-romantic relationship. Like, they obviously value each other's partnership, but they know what they want to be for each other, and I can respect that. Hey, somebody, are you in Misery? Because the only thing I'd miss is your... Oh my god, Yuri? Oh my god, I can't ever actually do it, though. That's so funny. Okay, alright, that was a good one, Sharky. Give me a pass on that one. That was pretty good. That was funny. Sorry, like, I just want to be careful because, like, you know what I mean though, right? Like, especially, like, with, like, me just putting the video out on the channel, I just want to make sure everybody's got a good handle on that. That's all. I'm just being cautious. It's always good to be cautious when it comes to, like, certain topics like that. I've learned anyways. That's what I've learned, right? In my experience, it's better to, like, not fly blindly into things like that because you don't know. I've been in experiences like that, right? Where I went on a date with someone and they're like, yeah, let's go get pizza. And they're like, I don't want to eat the pizza here. Can we eat the pizza at your place? And I'm like, absolutely not. We're not eating pizza at my place. We can eat the pizza here. Here is just fine. I love the smell of this pizza shop, don't you? Doesn't this pizza smell great? Don't you just want to sit here for hours and just talk with me about stuff instead of doing whatever you just suggested? No? Okay, well, it was nice hanging out with you. Can we go eat the pizza back at your place? Absolutely not. Look, I didn't see through that one like a mile away. Come on now. I was born at night, but not last night. No, I don't fall for that anymore. Come on. That's why I stopped dating now. Like, I don't do Tinder. I don't do any of that crap. I don't need any of that. Like, that's too much for me anyways. What, so I can get, like, harassed online? Like, by a bunch of weirdos? No, thank you. I'm good. I'm a YouTuber. People do that to me all day already. Why would I sign up for more of it? I want a hug, that's all I need. I agree. You know what? Let's put hugs in the chat. Hugs? Hugs are all you need. Hugs are great. Everybody loves hugs. Who doesn't love hugs? I'm spamming hugs in the chat. Also, by the way, if anybody's been paying attention and they look over at, like, my art for a little bit, has anybody noticed that I mixed in my really shitty drawings with my good drawings? Did that intentionally, by the way. Because I want you to see my bad drawings. I want you to see how bad I used to draw. And I want to put them next to the good drawings. Because a lot of people think that I just went from A to B on this, like, or I just, like, was naturally good at art. Especially the people who are newer to the channel. The people who don't know me as well are just starting to get to know me a little bit better. Don't know I've been doing art for only a year and a half. I'm still technically a new artist. And say what you will about my progress and where you think I'm at with my art, whether you think I've made a lot of progress or you think I have more to work on. I personally believe I have so much more to work on. But no matter how you feel about it, right? You know, I wanted to show that there are both really good drawings that I've done and really bad drawings that I've done. And I think it's, like, I think most artists won't do that. Like, well, I don't want to speak for every artist, right? But a lot of artists will be like, oh no, this is a bad drawing. I'm not going to publish this. I'm not going to show this, right? Like, not good. Right? But, like, I don't feel that way. Like, if one of my drawings or, like, one of my fan art drawings or, like, one of, like, my original drawings that I do these days isn't good, I still like to post it anyways. Because, like, I want people to know, like, yeah, I messed this up. It's okay to make mistakes. It's okay to do one really good drawing, then do a really bad drawing, then do another good drawing again. And then maybe you'll do several good drawings. Then you'll do like 3 bad drawings in a row. It happens. Like, that's normal. It's not like you get, like, good and you stay good always. Like, I wax and wane. I go from having, like, a really good, like, good energy, good vibe, everything, like, lines up perfectly and I can draw really well. And then there's sometimes I just sit and I doodle and everything looks like crap. And I just can't get it done. And I can't draw anything. I don't feel creative. I don't feel good. Maybe I don't, like, I'm stressed. And I like to draw when I'm stressed to, like, help me relax. But sometimes I'm so stressed I can't draw. give up being a soldier is so hard. How did I deal with it? Yeah, I didn't deal with it very well, now did I? I was a Marine. There's a distinction there. I know that like a lot of people won't understand that distinction. There is a distinction there. I'll say this. Okay, I'll say this. Think about it like this. Only the Marines are the ones that guard the White House. So just think about it like that. They're the presidential guard for the United States. Amongst our many other duties, we are also obligated to protect the United States president at the White House. Now, of course, that's primarily the job of the Secret Service, but there are Marines posted outside the doors. We are there to do that job as well. The thing is, though, is that you really don't want to be, like, parading around the military everywhere you go. The Secret Service is perfectly sufficient. I am super against parading around military people too much. Like, it's not necessary. I think it's cool for the White House and stuff, but, like, I don't need to see, like, Marines with the president all the time. I feel like that's... Like, can you imagine seeing, like, a world leader who always has, like, one of their military people with them? That, like, that's a bad look. That looks really sketchy. I don't like that. That looks like a dictator to me. Is it called, it's called Secret Service. Technically, the word soldier has the same meaning as mercenary. I mean, technically, you are a soldier of fortune. The government is paying you a contract. You sign a contract with the government. You agree to do that type of work for money and benefits. Yeah, you are a soldier of fortune. There's no cutting the cloth on that one. Like, too many different ways. Like, if you got paid to participate in any type of military activity, you are technically a mercenary, yeah. I mean, I could definitely draw the lines to conclude that. Hey, do you want to know about an anime about lesbians with the only one trying to be friends? The other one keeps trying... I'll take anime recommendations. I've been trying to chill out more. Actually, I was talking about this with one of my with some of my friends last night. Like, we had a little hangout, even though I was completely exhausted. I promised my friend, I was like, because I don't have a lot of time to hang out with friends, right? Like, with everything I do with the channel, and they get it. They totally get it. Like, they understand. They know what I do. They even listen in on the live stream sometimes, so they know what's going on. And they do some of their own YouTube stuff too. But we've finally got a chance to hang out and talk about some of that stuff. Soldier shares the same name as salary. I don't know about that 100%, but possibly. I still remember the times when we were allowed to dropkick kids in the hallway. So like I definitely when I went through basic training in the Marine Corps, I was definitely... They are not supposed to, okay? Like, so I need to say this. Like, here's the thing. They're not supposed to do those things to you. They absolutely do it still. They still will push you. They will shove you. I got hit several times. I've been slapped. I've had things thrown at me. And every single time, one of the captains showed up. And they're like, has anybody done anything? Because they'll actually come in and inspect all the troops, and they'll ask each one individually, right? And they'll be like, has anybody done anything bad to you? You can tell me. It's okay, right? Everybody always says no because we're too scared anyways. My senior drill instructor was absolutely terrifying. I don't want to be the one to say yes to that. Like, that's too crazy for me. No, I just want to get out of there. So, I'm not going to stir the pot on that one. Now, say what you will about my decision, but also I was 17 years old at the time, so I just wanted to survive. It was a survival thing, not really this is my time to take a stand for justice. No, there's also a time to duck your head and just get through the situation as best as possible. We call that a tactical retreat. That's not running away, we're tactically retreating. We're trying to outmaneuver our current position. I don't know, make up some kind of fancy sounding word. You never say yes to an officer's question. It's loaded. It's always loaded. I have found that out more than one way before, that you just don't say yes to certain things when you're in the military. And it shouldn't be that way, but that's the culture there. Like, if we're just having that honest conversation about it, that is what the culture is like. And they expect you to put up with it, and they expect you to be tough, and they want you to be hard, right? And there's a lot of pressure on you to not be that person, to be like, oh, I'm too weak, I can't handle it, I'm going to be the one that's calling this behavior out, right? Because everybody else is doing it. Why are you the only one who can't handle it, right? Like, it also puts you on the spot to kind of question yourself. Our top-ranking police superintendent was a whistleblower and just made all the police secrets public. Corruptions all the way down. So now the military has to protect him. Brave person. I mean, very good for him. See, that's the thing. So, somebody who, like, makes a concerted decision to go public is a different position than being in a bad situation and trying to take a stand in that moment. This person obviously was prepared to go public based on what you've said about the situation. Obviously, I haven't looked into it myself, so I'd like take that with a grain of salt, right? But if it does go down the way that you say it went down, right? Like, they obviously seem prepared to make that decision and are ready to stand up in the name of justice, right? But if you're somebody who's just in a bad situation, sometimes taking a stand just makes things worse for you, and you've really got to use your best judgment in those situations. And sometimes just surviving is okay. It's okay to just survive it. It's okay to just get through it. You don't need to be the hero for every single moment, in every single situation, in every single aspect of your life. It's okay to be the background person and just say, I'm just gonna get through this. I want to get through it. I'm just, you know what? I'll deal with the consequences later. And that's not always, like, that's the thing. Like, the worst part about it is I volunteered for this, so I really have no one else to blame but myself. So I can't even, like, be like, oh, well, they forced me to do it. Technically, yes, but also technically no, because, like, again, I'm the one who signed the contract there. At the end of the day, nobody took my hand and forced me to sign a 4-year military contract. I did that. I signed on the dotted line, and I knew what the repercussions were. Well, kind of, sort of. They definitely don't sell you what it's actually like. They don't sell you the real experience. They give you the watered down version. They're like, yeah, you're going to be doing lots of exercise every day, and you're going to be getting good and healthy, and we're going to teach you how to shoot a gun, right? Like, they make it sound a lot more fun than it actually is. It's not fun at all. There's no fun in it. It's training. You're learning how to do a very difficult and horrible job. It sucks. But that's just me being real about it. Like, that's just me being real about it. Like, and that's not to say people who want to be in the military, because there are people who are like, well, yeah, I still want to join. Okay. All right. If you've heard my perspective on it and that's something that you still want to do, that's fine. You do you. You do what's right for you. You do what you think is right. I personally advocate for people to not enlist in the military and to, like, find better avenues in their life, to find, like, if you need college, like, college support, because that was, like, a major factor for me. It was like, ooh, I have nobody in my life to pay for my education. The military is willing to do that for me. So that's an opportunity for me, right? I think it's important that people know that it's okay to just survive. There are way too many movies and such that tell a tale of somebody like us standing up and succeeding. And that's the thing too. And this is something that's, like, very real that they do bring up to you in, like, the military. You are not Superman. You will die. If somebody shoots you and they hit you, You will die just like everybody else. You're not like, you are not special in that capacity. You are not unique. You are just like every living, breathing person. If they can see you, you can see them, and vice versa, right? These are things that like always remain to be true. You are not in a movie right now. This is not like whatever you imagine it to be. It's not Call of Duty. You can't like hide around the corner and like, you know, wait for the red glow to go down and you're gonna be fine, right? Like, actions have consequences. And when you need to think on your feet, like, there's a reason they do the training the way they do it. Like, it's... I think a lot of people have, like, this false perspective that everybody ends up being a hero when... And you're always gonna win, when, like, the more realistic outcome is you have an easy chance of losing and becoming the losers in that situation. And I think that's also a very important lesson that people don't often get, is the heroes don't always win. They lose sometimes. Even the good guys lose. The good guys lose sometimes, and the bad guys do win. They don't always win. And generally speaking, as, like, humanity, we generally have good outrank the bad. But sometimes, in the moment, in the heat of battle, the good guys lose. And you have to kind of just accept that. And you, in particular, lose. You absolutely can lose. I joke that, like, I'm invincible, I'm not afraid of anything. Like, let's be realistic, right? Any rational person should be afraid. Any rational person who values their life and wants to, like, continue moving forward should be making decisions to preserve that. Right? It all sounds good to be, like, a tough person, be like, yeah, I'll stand up to that, right? Like, if it's going to hurt you very badly, maybe don't. Be prepared for it. There's no reason to unnecessarily put yourself into harm's way. Especially if the situation is already really bad. Sometimes just getting out is the better thing to do. I don't think that's a cowardly thing to do. Like I said, call it a tactical retreat. Just get out. Get out. Do what you gotta do to get out of the situation. Figure it out later. I appreciate that, Sharky. Thank you. You know what's hilarious is that all of these live streams get so many more views than my videos do. Hold on, let me check the new video. I want to see how many views it's gotten already. I just checked the views on the live stream and we're up to like almost 200 views already for the live stream, which is actually really impressive. So I guess y'all love chatting with me so much. See, like that, I brought this up a couple of times already. You all of you say that you want to watch me play games, but like I look at the analytics, I look at the numbers. You all want to chat with me. That's actually what you want to do. You say like, oh yeah, I'd watch you play this game or I'd watch you do this, right? But when like push comes to shove, everybody shows up to the chatting live streams and you engage the most on this, you chat with me the most. We all have like apparently the most fun, and these are the most viewed and most rewatched VODs on my channel. I don't know why they're popular, because like I thought gaming would be more popular, but you know, hey, listen, if we're going to like do more chatting and gaming is just kind of more of a funsy thing that we do on the side, I'm okay with that. I'm gonna go with what like everybody ends up liking the most, and I feel like these chatting live streams are like kind of almost, I'm not gonna say it's the future of the channel, but it's going to be like a core part of it. Just kind of like how Vox Libre is always going to be part of the channel. Luanti is always going to be part of this channel. I love that game, but always going to play it, right? I think like the chatting live streams need to become like a mainstay on the channel, and we do these every week. We schedule them, and then when I want to play games, I just play games when I feel like them. And if I feel like that video was funny, I'll turn it into like I'll do more with that content, but otherwise we just aim and we have fun. That's where my thoughts are, like, after looking at, like, the past, like, month and a half of, like, where we're at on the channel. Maybe try ASMR? I don't know about that. I think this is good. I think like having this like casual, because this is almost kind of like a talk show, but it's not boring and weird and super staged. You know what I had to watch yesterday? Because like I had my computer all folded up and like everything was like packed away. So I couldn't like have access to all my stuff. I had to watch Drew Barrymore's show, like her talk show. And I love Drew Barrymore, right? Like I've watched her movies. I think she's very talented. What a fake show. What a fake show. Like I could just tell everything is phoned in all of the time. They're fake excited about things. The interactions feel fake. They feel staged. It feels like it's being put on for like, sorry, but for like a lowbrow audience that doesn't really understand things. So they need to be absolutely spoon-fed every single piece of information that is given to them. It's like dribble to me. It's like, what are we even watching, right? And like some of the jokes are so stupid and lame. I'm sorry. I'm really crashing out about this talk show, but it's super bad. It's super bad. Like I honestly like, why even like do talk shows like that? Like, anyways, like who watches that crap? I certainly don't. It's got to be old people. It's got to be old people. The boomers have got to be watching that stuff still. They're like, oh, remember Drew Barrymore? She was a kid once. Oh, look at her. She's all growing up. I could see the old people doing that. Because they grew up. Remember, she was a child actor. She was young when I was still young. That's why, like, I grew up with her. Like, I knew her. She's, like, not around the same age as me, but, like, she's a little bit older than me, right? But, like, she's not, like, way off in age to me. But she was a child actor for the boomers, for the baby boomers. So I could see, like, why they still watching her. Oh, hello, Alien Otter. Welcome to the stream. I'm gonna head out. It's late for me, but it was great listening. Oh my gosh, Clover! Oh, so you were real. I didn't imagine this. I'm sorry if I didn't see you earlier. Oh my goodness, I'm like the worst YouTuber ever. I'm so glad that you enjoyed the live stream though. And I'm glad you were a real person who actually subscribed. I hope I see you again soon. Hopefully. Maybe not after I made that comment. We'll see. Yes. Yes, I was real. No worries. Your timing was literally perfect because I was like, oh my gosh, like, wait, did I hit the button or something? Like, I think that might be a real one. Like, oh wow, did you ever see Miranda Cosgrove playing the Elder Witch in Legacy, The Lost Returning? Clip it, clip it, clip it. Clip it! You all have the clip button. You know how to use the clip button, right? Please tell me that you all know how to use the clip button. I need to, like, do I need to give a crash course on how to clip Rainy's content? I will do it. I will give the crash course again. You know what? Screw it. We're doing it. I'm showing everybody how to do it again. Hold on. Let me open it up. Let me open up the live stream. Let me show you how to clip. Because I have a section on my YouTube channel for community clips. You get your clips featured on my YouTube channel page. So let me go ahead and show you. See this clip button right here? You just go ahead, you click that. And then you clip the amount of time and you title it. You can drop the links in the Discord so it'll give you, like, if you go ahead and you click that button and you all know how to use the clip button, right? I need to pick the amount of time, like, title it, and then hit share clip, and then it'll give you a link that you all know how to use the clip. Oh my goodness, I can't listen to myself talk at the same time I'm talking. You go ahead and you clip the clip, oh god, you click the, can't talk anymore, oh my goodness. You click, I'm not even on that screen. Holy crap, I am crashing out super hard right now. Okay, goodness. All right, let's start over from the top. So what you do is you click this little clip button, and I'm gonna pause that so I don't screw myself up. You can select the amount of time you want for the clip, you title it, you go ahead, and you hit the share clip button. It will give you a link. You can post those links in the Discord if you want to. That is totally fine. And then if you go down to my YouTube channel, okay, just so everybody's on the same page with this, right? You see this section that says top community clips? If you clip something it will rank it by like suggestions and views. So your clips could be shown here on my YouTube channel if you want to. So if that's something that interests you, by all means, go ahead and clip my content to your heart's content. And I will turn some of those clipped content into YouTube Shorts. And I'll give you credit for it too. I'll leave like a pinned comment and I'll be like, yeah, this was clipped by like community person, so-and-so, whatever you want to be called. We're probably gonna wrap the live stream up soon, just because like I didn't get a lot of sleep. I've had like a crazy weekend. I am super sore today. Like I'm actually really having a lot of trouble moving around. Still haven't even eaten breakfast. That's how like poorly put together I am this morning. Like I normally wake up at like around 2 or 3 in the morning. I went to bed at 2 this morning and woke up at 6. So I'm like not even on like my quote-unquote sleep schedule, if we even want to call the joke of my sleep schedule a sleep schedule, because it's not a sleep schedule. It's more like surviving on random timed naps. But like, yeah, like I'm not even on like my normal vibe today. Remember to hydrate, everyone. Nikki has got the right call. Make sure everybody grabs a glass of delicious water. And get your head pat after you take a sip. I'll be spamming head pats in the chat for you. If you took a sip of water, you get a head pat. This is very clippable. Oh! I'm glad it... I'm glad I was able to make the clip explanation clippable. How do I always end up in like some sort of like net positive when I absolutely scuff the crap out of everything? I don't know. Maybe I'm just lucky. I don't think I'm lucky. I feel like I'm very unlucky. But maybe I am lucky. I don't know. It's so weird. I can't even like I don't know. That's too complex of a question for Rainy to tackle this morning. I haven't had... Well, alright, here's the thing. I've had 3 cups of coffee this morning. It's done like nothing. Nothing. It's like I didn't even drink anything. I feel exhausted still. I drank like 3 35 cl bottles of water since the start of the stream. Ah, awesome. Where do I share the clip? Just throw it in the general... Oh, you know what? Hold on. I think I have a thing for YouTube clips in the Discord. Hold on. Do I? Let me check. YouTube, general chat, sharing is caring, all the fun stuff. I don't really have a place for clips. So hold on, let's make one. Let me just search the threads real quick. Oh yeah, there are community clips. Hold on, there's a community clips thread. Hold on, wait. Copy link. I'm gonna put this in the general chat for anyone clipping content from the channel. There we go. So I have a community clips and I'm gonna link to it in the chat too. So Discord community clips from YouTube. So if you go ahead and click that, that'll take you to the thread inside of the Discord where you can post those. You can post those clips. But it's in the Discord. Discord is down in the link below. For anybody who's watching the VOD and doesn't have access to click this link, Discord is in the link below. I think this is where I'm going to go ahead and end this live stream. As always, it has been so wonderful to have all of you here. And before I go, I just want to say a special thank you to everybody who has been so supportive recently. From the bottom of my heart to yours, thank you. Your individual contributions are what help keep my dreams alive and help improve the quality of the content we all enjoy. But with all of that out of the way, thank you all so much for watching this live stream, and I hope everyone out there has a wonderful day.